G'day, my name is Tom. This is the Tap Players YouTube channel. Welcome to a different topic video. Today we are going to be checking out either.io or Would You Rather. Mainly because currently the Town of Salem servers are currently down due to a big massive maintenance update or whatever it is. I can't go back to Town of Salem until that's updated. That's going to be taking 20 minutes. I thought rather that, why don't we play Would You Rather? Now we are going to have another obviously 2 video out in a couple of hours. If you are a regular viewer to the channel, there will be another obviously 2 video coming out in about 3 hours from now. We are going to be reviewing a new bus that just came out. It's a bit different bus. It's a bit unique. You've never seen them like it. So if you don't like these random videos, we are checking out Would You Rather. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get the majority, whilst using my preferences. There's no challenge involved. If you want to submit questions, or make your own questions rather, please set them in the comments below. If we ever make another episode, which we probably will in the future because it's a lot of fun, I definitely would be able to do that. So making sure my mic records because for some reason my video didn't record my microphone last episode. So anyway, without further ado, we are going to go to the next question. If you are having a baby and the technology existed, would you rather genetically alter your child or leave it to nature? Alterations could include anything from the sex of the baby to hair colour, eye colour, height, skin tone, removal of any defects, etc. So, they could completely change your child. I'd rather leave it to nature because, really, why would you want to do that anyway? Because nature means like your baby can look like you or your wife or husband, depending on what gender you are. I'm not assuming genders. I'm not assuming that all my YouTube viewers are male. I've seen some females in the comments down below. So, what am I saying? What the hell am I saying? Anyway, without saying much more, let's check through the comments. But yeah, nature means like you can have your child looking more like you or your significant other. So let's move on to the next question. So just so you know, just ignore the arrows around the corner you see. Would you rather spend 5 years in maximum security prison and receive $5 million by the release, or not go to prison and never become rich? By never become rich, like you can't get a job that makes you rich, or can you just not become rich, or can you just not get a job at all? So let's see. You are a general population with no special treatment. Me personally, I'd rather not become rich because I don't want to be saying, "Oh, I'm rich" to people. I just came out of prison and I'm $5 million richer. No way in hell. I'd rather earn money legitly. But most people are just like going, "Oh, $5 million." Would you, for the rest of your life, would you rather marry a new person, random person every year, or marry one person and stick with it? So if you marry a new person every year, that means more costs into the wedding. Do you date the person, or is it like married at first sight, where you just marry a stranger? I'm gonna say married to one person and stick with it because I do not want to divorce somebody every year and become the most hated individual. Yeah, well, if you get the most gorgeous person ever, of course you want to do one. But really, who cares about looks? It's all about personality. Like, I'll probably marry a fat person even though I prefer skinny people. Honestly. Um, would you rather be born a dwarf or be born without a third of your legs? Without a third of a person, you'll still be able to run as fast as a normal person. Okay, so if you are a dwarf, you'll probably make fun of your height. People might make fun of your height, and well, really, at school, I was probably made fun of my height because I was really short at school. I'm still very short. I'm still classified. I guess my friends like friendly bad to stop bullying or anything like that. It's just a funny joke that I'm very short. I think I'm like 5'2", I think, or 5'3". Like I'm not the biggest human being out there. I think I was 5'5" or five, like because I know for a fact that, yeah, some other YouTubers are taller than me. I'd rather be born a dwarf because I'm a full human body. What people say. I never said how hard a dwarf was. Okay, I'm not a dwarf at all. I'm a regular sized human being. I'm just a very short person. So yeah, definitely a dwarf. Next question. Would you rather sleep on an amazingly comfortable bed that someone died in, or sleep in a bed of nails? Now, most people die in a hospital bed, right? My grandpa died in a hospital bed. I mean, personal information there, but a few years ago, my grandpa passed away. He died in a hospital bed at his house. Uh, so definitely sleep on an amazing bed that someone dies in. I'd rather be more comfortable than worry about someone dying in. And besides, I mean, really, you do want to sleep in a used bed anyway. That's disgusting. You have to get a new mattress. Like, that's what I did. We had to get rid of the mattress when I upgraded beds, because I actually now got went from a single bed to a double bed, so I didn't get a used mattress. I got a new mattress. So, yeah, easy. You can just wash the sheets. That's my thinking. Would you rather run 26 miles or swim 5 miles? 26 miles is a marathon, so I would have to say swim 5 miles. I'm a good swimmer. I've learned to swim when I was younger, and I still think I'm a pretty good swimmer to this day. Yeah, running you just pass out, but then suddenly you might get a heart attack from running too because you ran too much. Let's say you cycle, but you walk 50 k's an hour. Well, you do. You walk like what? I think you walk like 2 kilometers per hour, because 50 k's an hour is like car speed. Okay, next up. Would you rather $20,000 worth of jewelry or $10,000 worth of electronics? So now, if you get 20,000 a day, it includes like rings, watches. Then again, that sort of ties in with electronics too, because you obviously have like these smartwatches nowadays, and also too you can get really nice phones. Well, or very nice, or 10,000 worth for electronics. You can get like a really expensive monitor, really expensive PC. My PC is not that expensive, but a really expensive tablet. You you would get to pick what you got, and you can't sell it either for the cash equivalent. So you can't sell it. Let's say you can't sell it for like depreciation. I must have it probably worth what, $500 now. I paid $1,000 for that thing. Or my computer might be worth 800 bucks. So I'd say electronics because I'm a geek and I love to try out new technology. A computer has a watch inside it, and also you can get smart jewelry like a smart watch. I mean, you can get rings that do stuff as well. Like smart rings or something like that. I don't know what that is. You can definitely get things like that. Would you rather always be late, so like you're late to class, or you're late to work, or something like that? Or you always be unprepared? Now, when I was at school, fun fact, I wasn't prepared much at all. Because I had to go in, let's say, we'll go to class, and then suddenly, oh, we're doing this today. I was like, oh, I thought we were doing this. So can I go back to my locker and get it? So, yeah. You will be more than 20 minutes late consistently. You'll be more than 20 minutes late consistently. Unprepared means that you wouldn't have what you need for most activities. I would say be unprepared. I'd rather that, because if you be late, you get in trouble with at work and then suddenly you get fired. Or if you get in trouble with school, then you have to go to see the principal and then suddenly you're suspended from school because you're late to class all the time. I think I've seen that happen before. You get in trouble a lot for being late. Would you rather forget who you were or forget who everyone you know is? I want to forget who I am, because then I know, because then you might remember, say, oh, what's my name? That'd be funny. Forget who you were, because that if those close to you will not disappear, but you will not remember anything about them. You can rebuild with time, but you will not get lost memories back. Like I might remember what I did with my mate back in like year two. I remember when my year two teacher swore. I still remember that. We did like when we were doing like long jump in year two, like, as part of like sport, and my year two teacher was with us, and she kind of said she said the S word, and then my friend Will kind of freaked out about it, and it was funny, and we just all laughed at it. Okay, kid or a target. So Calvin or Hobbes, if in case you don't know, is a comment that you get in the newspaper. I've read it before. I always used to read my grandma's newspaper. I look at the comics, all that stuff, like the Garfield comics, all of that stuff. The comic strip Calvin is not the actual philosopher. So, would you rather be Calvin or Hobbes? I think Hobbes is the tiger and Calvin's the person. I'd rather be Calvin. Calvin's a cool kid. Is that right? Is that who it is? Hang on, let me just on full screen for a sec. Calvin and Hobbes. Which one's Calvin? Okay, Hobbes is the... Okay, which one is Calvin, which one is Hobbes? Hobbes is the, he's Calvin's stuffed tiger, yeah, thought so. So, let's go back to full screen. Yeah, so I definitely say be Calvin. I'd rather be human than be imaginary. Would you rather get swine flu or get West Nile? I know what swine flu is, I never heard of West Nile. You may die. I mean, current times now, obviously, the flu is nothing compared to, say, I'm going to say it, the coronavirus. Like, legit. Not many people died to the flu. Just like not many people died to, well, actually, there's a lot of people that have died to COVID-19, but not in Australia. We have like 100 deaths compared to, out of like the millions of people. So, I'd rather get swine flu, honestly. I've had the flu before back in like 2015. Not swine flu, I think it was influenza, parainfluenza, and it sucked. And I know how it felt, what it feels like. I don't even know what the West Nile is. That's fine. Would you rather work for Apple and know all their secrets, or work for Google and know all their secrets? If I work for Apple and know all their secrets, I'll have to find out why the hell they cost $1,000 for the most basic phone in the world. Like, legit. Like, don't get me wrong, Apple makes decent hardware, but the software sucks. Like, I think iOS 14, they're starting to catch up to Android, when Android, I can have things like, say, a clock widget everywhere on your screen. And you can have, you can do custom themes, everything like that, with different launchers. So I'd say work for Apple. I want to know why phones cost so much money. Like, what do they do to make them cost so much money? But Google, then again, you can see like how they create the Google Home voices, how they create the Google Android systems, the Google Pixel, all that stuff. But Apple, I want to know why they make their products so expensive. What's the secret? Alright, this is going to be straightforward. Would you rather be Australian or American? Why does it have everybody to be American? I love being Australian. It's a great life. We have... I mean, sure, we don't have the best government, but... Hey, I love being Australian. I'd rather be nothing else but Australian. It's a great life. Yeah, most likely. Actually, that's likely to be lifted, yeah. We have about 3 or 4 of the top 10 of the most livable cities. Exactly. Adelaide's number 4. Like, come on, are you serious? I'm proud to be South Australian seeing that fact. I'd much rather be Australian because I am proud to be Australian. That's really easy. So yeah. Next question. Would you rather be able to survive any injury or fall, or be able to pull out any Acme Corporation product out of your product? You cannot use one ability to achieve the other. Example B, pulling out a parachute to survive a fall. Skydiving to the Acme Corp warehouse. So I'd rather achieve the injury, because I've had injuries before. I fell like at school so many times. I remember in year 6, I fell on the like my school had like a gravel area. I fell down then, and then suddenly my knee started bleeding, and I didn't realise about it until I got to class. Like, oh, I'm bleeding, and it didn't even hurt. Like, that was funny. I fell a lot at school. I fell down the stairs at school too. I usually hate taking stairs because I fell down the stairs when I was younger. I slipped and fell down the stairs. Anyway, so that's a bit of story time. Would you rather be captured by a jungle wild tribes in the jungles or be captured by pirates at sea? Um, let's see. Any comment? I don't know actually. I'd say if you're a wild tribe, you'll be in land. Whilst if you'll be at sea, then you get seasick. So you'd get seasick, honestly. But if you get a wild tribe, they'll probably well, you can probably teach them English or something like that. Would you rather be horribly and hopelessly depressed or have inescapable overwhelming anxiety? So if you be depressed, you can still talk to people about your problems and whatnot. I think my friend's got depression issues. My friend's got depression issues. I know he does. Because he always says how he tries to take it. He did a video about depression because he has depression. Like he's always smiling about the deep down inside. He's always depressed about stuff. Well, if you have anxiety, that means you can't really talk to people or something like that. So I'd say depressed, honestly, because that means you can talk to people. Would you rather get an atomic wedgie or a swirly? What is a swirly? Next time, remember your lunch money. Um, I never got really bullied in school. I had an annoying person in school, like he was really annoying, but I wouldn't classify him as a bully. Like, thinking about that now, he wasn't really a bully. He was just having a bit of fun. He was just someone being silly. Um, but yeah, like I'm, but I don't recall anybody in my um school, especially my year level, getting bullied, like getting majorly bullied, like getting beaten up or anything like that. Because my school wasn't really a public school. My school was a private school, and stuff like that aren't tolerable. I'll probably say get a wedgie. Like yeah, like I never experienced bullying like that. Is there poo in a toilet? That's the question to ask. Would you rather take the cinnamon challenge or gallons challenge? So the gallon I think means like gallon smashing. I think. Google some videos before you make a decision. So, gallon challenge, if in case you don't like that gallon smashing challenge, like you do in the shopping centres. Or if you take a cinnamon challenge, you have to have a spoonful of cinnamon, try to hold it down, and it makes you like to cough and splutter everywhere. I'd say take the gallon challenge. That's cool. I saw some videos of that recently. That is cool. And also, I think I have a gallon of milk. I like drinking milk. I can drink a gallon of milk. How much is a liter in a gallon? About 3 liters. I could drink 3 liters of milk. Like, honestly, I love drinking milk. I'm not sure about anybody else, but I love drinking milk. I have milk before I go to bed. I have milk in the morning. It's a nice, refreshing drink. Would you rather have any commercial to be an annoying gecko ad for the rest of your life? So that's our gecko from Think Bridgestone Tires. Or have every commercial be of Verizon. Can you hear me now? And for the rest of your life. Now, I've never experienced that, but I've seen the gecko before, so I'd rather see the gecko. And plus, the gecko, I believe, is Australia. I mean, both are better than the like real life insurance and all that stuff. Would you rather be Godzilla or be King Kong? So Godzilla is obviously that monster. Famous. King Kong's that gorilla. I played King Kong game on the PS2 ages ago. That was such a great game. So I'd say be King Kong, or if you think about it, if you're a car person, Godzilla's an R32 GTR. Or GTR in general. You get opposable thumbs, yeah, exactly, there. But yeah, I've played the King Kong game before, it's really good. I forgot what it was called, it was a good game. So, on a beautiful sunny day, would you rather lie in the grass and read a book, or stay inside and watch excellent TV? TV any day of the week. Because, especially during these times, that then you have to stay at home, stay inside, so you don't prevent like, I don't know, like watching like Simpsons or bloody South Park or I don't know, Big Bang Theory, like if there's new episodes of Big Bang Theory, or do Top Gear or anything like that. Yeah, you can watch like any good. There's lots of good TV shows out there. Would you rather eat a Big Mac every 6 hours, or eat Inquisitive once every 4 days? I'm a fast person. Fast person. No, I'm not at all. I'm a fast food person myself. I absolutely love like McDonald's, KFC, all that stuff. I mean, when I'm down in the city for my course at lunch, I get KFC because it's more appealing to me than anything else. So I'll definitely say eat a Big Mac. But then again, I also do enjoy like a fancy restaurant, like for example, I don't know, Mount Lofty House, which I've been to for my 18th birthday. I would love to go there again. Because what did I do for my 19th? There. Wait. What did I do for my 19th? I don't remember. I think I stayed at home on my 19th and did nothing. What did I get for my 19th birthday? I don't remember. I actually honestly don't. Oh no, I got a phone mount for my car. That's right. That's what I got. Would you rather have been to Hogwarts or trained under Obi-Wan Kenobi? Isn't it Yoda that trained people? I thought it was Yoda that trained people. Anyway, Hogwarts. I want to learn wizardry stuff. I'm pretty sure it's Yoda. Would you rather go to prison for 5 years or watch every episode of Full House? Prison means you get what kind of security prison? I don't know. Uncle Jesse or jail time. I'll say watch TV. Honestly. Because that means you just watch TV and you can just binge watch it and then you have to watch it again. Oh, so if you go to prison for 5 years, you can go to prison again. So that could be like a one-time thing. Both of them made very public, but would you rather sue a charity organisation and win, or sue a current organisation and lose? Lose. Why would you sue a charity organisation? Seriously, I mean, sure you get money, but charities are usually good things. Like for instance, like the COVID stuff that's going around, or the cancer foundations. Like for instance, like that's really close to heart to cancer stuff because my grandma had cancer. She escaped from it. She survived it. Thank God for that. But she's had cancer. In 2013. That was yeah. I've had this question last time. Would you soil yourself for not clean yourself for or change your clothes for a week, or wear the same clothes for a year? I've had the same question before in the previous attempt to record my video, but unfortunately my microphone decided to stop working after a period of time. And also too, it gives me more time to record a video whilst I wait for the OMSI DLC to come out. So I said wear the same clothes for a year, even though I feel like that would be disgusting. I cannot wear the same clothes for a year. But I'd rather wear clean clothes for the same time of the year, even though it doesn't say anything about washing clothes here. But wearing the same clothes every year. I mean, technically, if you're at school in Australia, you'd be doing that anyway. Technically, if you don't do sport, especially because you have a sport uniform and a formal uniform, you'd be wearing your formal uniform this year, which I did for year 11, year 12, but I was completely okay with it. Apart from year 12, when I was no, I did that in year 12. I was at school. I was on Wednesdays. I wear my sport uniform to my class. So would you rather actually have to laugh out loud every time you laugh, or type lol, haha, lamau, LMFAO, etc., or always have to replicate the face of any emoticon at YouTube? So like you can do that, or you can do that, like the crying emoji, the poop emoji, like covering your face in brown. I'd say laugh out loud, so you have to laugh, because what if it is a funny joke? You have to laugh at that. Would you rather have no eyebrows or have a unibrow? I'd rather have no eyebrows, honestly. A unibrow, to me, it's not sexual. Sexual. What's my choice of words lately? It's not sexy, like at all. Well, having no eyebrows, you can actually grow them back easily. Would you rather always dress like royalty or dress like a pimp? Royalty. All the way. If you dress like a pimp, you have a pimp cane, you, like, acting like a pimp. I've watched an episode Friday Night Dinner of, what's her name? What's his name? Martin, being like a pimp, and he say, "Oh, and then you always have like a cigarette. Yeah, but yeah, keep going. Would you rather punch every trick or treater that knocks on the door in the face, or answer the door for trick or treaters completely naked? Keep in mind, obviously trick or treaters are very young, so I don't want to do any of this actually. I'd say naked because you have to be nice to the kids. And also you can do the helicopter with your winky, if you know what I mean. Would you rather have a jello room or a pillow room? A pillow room. Nice and soft over nice and slimy and that. Well, yeah, jello also melts and it's also going to be sticky and it's all going to be rubbery and disgusting. Well, so if you have a pillow, it's going to be not pillow room. It's going to be nice and soft. So say if someone throws you in your room or something like that, for like, I don't know, say if you get punched in your room, you're not going to hurt yourself if you're having a pillow room. Because pillows are soft, right? Anyway, if you had a daughter, would you rather have her die of terminal cancer at the age of 18 or have... I'm not going to do that one. No way in hell. Would you rather have your best dream and the worst nightmare come true or never have any of your dreams come true? So if you have your best dream, say for example, one of my best dreams was driving a Lamborghini Aventador, like Stradman's Lamborghini Aventador here in Australia. I'm taking it for a spin because I'm looking for my first supercar and my first choice is a Lamborghini Aventador. Let's do that because if I have a worst nightmare, saying like a room, the worst nightmare is like say you like life after death for me, or a room full of spiders. That will happen. Like, you know, like, my nightmares are unbelievable. Like, say or you get lost in the middle of nowhere. That happens, and you have, like, no friends near you, and you've lost your friends or something like that. That can happen. Or you lose your wallet. That can happen in real life. Most of my nightmares are real. Well, my best dream is, like, owning my dream car collection, which is, include my third dream first car is, which I'm not announcing yet, because I haven't got the car, and I haven't got my license yet. Be patient with me for that. And also, too, having my attainable dream car, my dream car before I turn 40, and my ultimate dream car, which is the Superforester STI, the Corvette ZR1, and the Lamborghini Aventador S in Viola plus a V, respectively. Or an SV or an SVJ in that colour. Like Aventador in general. Would you rather be able to read minds but you get a really bad headache after you use it? Be able to fly but you're afraid of heights. That's going to be an interesting one. Being able to read minds, but you get a really bad headache. So you're not going like that, think, oh, I've got a headache, I have to go. You can medicate that. Like, you can get Panadol or something like that. Have a pack of Panadols in your pocket and you can go get a coffee or something like that to drink it down. Or buy a bottle of water or get a can of Coke or something like that to spoil it. Obviously, being able to fly but you're not very afraid of heights. That's not going to change. You can fly low, though. That's the thing. You can fly really, really low. Like, you can fly, say, like, glide across the pathway if you're afraid of heights. But, I'd rather get a headache because the main reason is they are recoverable. You can just have you can just medicate it. It doesn't... Yeah. It's called medication. But also you can take you can take 20 minutes to work. But you can drive. That might take about the same amount of time because of traffic. Would you rather have huge arms and weak legs or have huge legs or weak arms? Arms? What's I'd rather have weak arms because arms is a what is an arm to find? Actually, I'm gonna find out. Give me a second here. What is it? What's an arm? I'd much rather break arms. I'll just do this. Define ARNS. No, you're not going to work. Define ARNS. Is that a word? Oh, it's a acronym of remote network server for Macintosh and Unix. Okay, I'd rather have a weak network server over weak legs. It's for like a Mac thing. Would you rather be Matt Damon or Ben Affleck? Matt Damon. Matt Damon's cool because he's friends of friends of South Park, and he can be fun, helping him give ideas to South Park. Would you rather watch your favourite movie on repeat for a full day, or watch Nick and Nora's Infinite playlist once? If that means infinite once, if you can watch a movie for a full day, then be sure to watch it the next day. What's my favourite movie? My favourite movie is In Between Us Two. Because I'm into those kind of movies. It's my favourite movie. As well as Spectre. Would you rather emit robot noises whenever you move, or make a counter whenever you blink? So you go ka-chee, or zzz, 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 zzz. Yeah, I'd rather do that. It can get annoying, but yeah, it was the average person blinks a lot, so that's why that will get annoying. So I'd rather make the noises. Okay, what's the timing with the video? I might make about 5 more questions, so this is 1 out of 5. Would you rather, pain or annoyance, would you rather get a paper cut for on your hand once a week, or have 1 foot fall asleep every third hour or for 30 minutes? Paper cut once a week, honestly. Because you can just get a band-aid, they can heal up. Then suddenly you can get it in the same position and go, oh, another paper cut. Yeah, like, you don't get an infection from a paper cut at all, right? So, I don't get where they're coming from. Would you rather be named after a car, or would you rather be named after a produce, fruits or veggies? I've seen this in a dated year video before, actually, fun fact. So would I rather be named after Lexus, Ford, Subaru, Chevrolet, Mercedes-Benz, Range Rover, Toyota? Or would you rather be called Lettuce? I'd rather be named after a car. Because cars are cool and cars are life. Like, say, for example, I would like to be called, just imagine if you were called, like, Forester, or Falcon, or GTR, or Skyline, or something like, yeah, I mean, Skyline's a cool name, like, there's lots of cool car names out there, like, or, then again, you can't be called anything BMW, because BMW's all numbers, or Supra, or, say, Gallardo. That's a cool name, Gallardo. Like Lamborghini Gallardo. Like, that would be a cool name. Would you rather burp confetti or fart glitter? Now, burping confetti obviously means you can get, it's more like spewing, right? Obviously, fart glitter, what would that be? Diarrhea, I guess? I say fart glitter, honestly. Because if you burp confetti, if you think about it, if you think about it, if you burp confetti, you think about it, you're vomiting confetti. Whereas if you fart glitter, I don't know what you would call that. You're just blowing out confetti, blowing out glitter at your ass, right? Whereas if you burp confetti, you'll think you're vomiting confetti. I mean, come on. Logic. Would you rather have your name known forever for doing something terrible, but never be recognised for accomplishing something wonderful? So it's doing something terrible, like killing a person. Like that's been happening in the news because of the black community, and all the Americans rejoicing with the black community. Never been recognised for accomplishing doing something wonderful. So this is question 3 or 5, by the way. Well, do never be recognised because people die when they're forgotten. Would you rather watch your parents be murdered in front of you, or murder the parents of another family in front of their children? Both are really bad. Honestly, this doesn't count. That's really bad. Would you rather eat all the carpets in your house, or eat all the wooden tiles in your house? Carpet. My house is actually more full of carpet. There's not much carpet in this house. Only this section of the house here that goes from this room to my bedroom down there. Down the other side of my house, we also have carpet in the other rooms. Like, this floor's made of carpet, that's why there's like no echo. Because the carpet's really good for echo, even though it's ugly. It's not a bit, it's cool, but hey. Anyway, so that's number 4 or 5. We'll do one more question. For a $2,000 reward, would you stay overnight at a haunted asylum, or go into a scary but broken roller coaster? And Yeah, but mainly because there'll be a lot of both. Because if you stay on over a whole of Silent Ghost, also you go broken, that is repairable. Yeah, look at all these comments. You can read through that. But yeah, that is going to be the last question. I hope you have enjoyed. Stay tuned for in the next couple of hours. I will be doing a Omsi 2 review of a new bus that has came out recently. For on Steam. I might also say if you are a Omsi 2 Steam user, that would be the electric bus from the Mercedes Citaro lineup. The new electric bus fee, 2019 electric bus. Wasn't expecting an electric bus to come from Omsi 2. Actually, you don't know what comes out for that game. I'll be doing a video on that. Sorry if you heard that. I'll be doing a video on that in a few hours. So I hope you have enjoyed this video of Would You Rather. If you have any questions for the next episode that you want me to do a Would You Rather on, you can create them by clicking that button up there. That button up there says submit question. Create it, then post a link in the description in the comments down below, and I will definitely come around and do it. It could be anything. Sexual or not, whatever. Whatever. That's the thing about Would You Rather. It's sexual or yeah. I have no idea. I'm gonna actually end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. If you want to see this continue, post your questions in the comments down below for another Would You Rather on Iver.io. You can just click submit question right here. Sign in with your account, create an account, or use your Facebook account and just do that. But really, yeah. So do that. So, yep, have a good one. Take care, have a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.